So now we will be talking about the final lecture of this course called agentic RAG. Agentic RAG is incorporate agent with the retrieval augment generation system, so that can provide a much more accurate and reasonable response from the context. So we will set the API again. We already do that, so we will skip this part, and we will collect a series of documents from this URL and chunk it into the federal data storage. It's actually pretty similar from the previous part when we were talking about NetApp RAG, but the difference is that when we are retrieving these tools, that we will be doing is that we will turn this into a tool for agent to retrieve content. So now when it's ready, we'll define the state for the agent. So we have basically just have message, and we will add more messages to the sequence of the entire action for the first step, second, and third. And once it's ready, then we will talk about an overall agentic framework. So we will have agents. So we have a prompt that describe certain things, where we want to get what is certain thing, and we'll determine whether we need to do function calling. If yes, we'll get a retrieval tool to retrieve document. Then check if that is relevant. If not, we do that again. If yes, generate with RAG application. So to do that, we will need to have certain age and notes. The first one is we need to create great documents. We need to create the relevance of the document to see if that actually is relevant to the prompt that human is prompting. So we will firstly create a check relevance, and we will have a prompt template to check to talk to LM, to instruct LM to see if this message or the content retrieved from the federal data source is relevant to your to this question. And if yes, it will return. If not, it will continue to rewrite and to retrieve the document again. The agent is more like a retrieval. So we have a nodes. We have two types of agent. One is to basically invoke and use tools. One is to rewrite content. So we will have a message over here, and we will use the template to rewrite the improved question to better retrieve the context from the context retriever, which is federal data storage in this case. And we will use GPT-4 in this case because it will be better to use agentic behavior to do function calling. And finally, we will have a model to generate the final message returned to the user. So let's run it over again. So to do that, we also need to visualize this architecture. So the architecture is we have agent, and we want to retrieve it, and we will determine if now we need to rewrite the message to retrieve it again. If not, we will generate it and return it to a user. So to do that, we will create a state graph to construct this entire system. And we will have workflow, and we add it to the agent. And we also add the tool node, which is over here. And we will add two conditional age, which are pretty different from the agents we previously introduced. We will have condition to determine whether we need to continually rewrite or we can return it. Rewrite the prompt, where we can directly return the result to the RAG application to generate results. Okay, so that's pretty much it. We will add a node for agent, add a node for retrieve and rewrite, and a condition to connect the age, connect the node together with the different age, whether it is conditional or it's not. And we will now visualize it using this Python package. Once ready, we will prompt it into what is the linear one set about type agent memory from the previous context we introduced in over here. So we will run it again. Call agent, check relevance. Yes, relevant. I don't know, but we can run it again to see if there's a problem with the context. coding agent, check relevance, I don't know. So, and if sometimes if there's a problem with that, we can change the prompt, or we can see if there's agent memory or other type of memory to help our agent to better retrieve this. Coding agent, check relevance, that's relevant, and also generate the final answer. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And the good things about this agentic way to retrieve document is that if it's not able to retrieve from the context, we'll say just I don't know. Instead of just grabbing some random context to tell you, oh, here's some relevant, but actually not relevant context to you to reference. So it's much robust and much sometimes it could be much more time consuming, but it's a much robust way to retrieve context from the LM driven application, and also incorporating this with RAG application. Yeah, thank you.